Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and today's... Who's calling me? Hold up guys, let me take this. Hello? Ms. Smith? My math teacher? Why are you calling me? You want to know why my grade in your class is so good? Well, I'd give you all my tips, but that'd take a really long time. You should just check out my channel instead. What's on my channel, you ask? Well, I give tips and tricks on finishing homework, academics, testing, and I give practice questions on the test that has actually saved my academics, the MAP. You don't know what the MAP is? Fear not, I'll let you know. The MAP test is a computer-based test that measures a student's academic progress and growth over time in subjects like math and reading. It's basically why all my grades are good and why I have such a good grade in your class. You want to find this MAP test? Fear not. Go to my channel and click on any one of my videos. Pro tip, you should definitely watch one of them. Click in the description and then you will see a blue highlighted link. That is the link to the MAP website where you can purchase any one of any subject's MAP test. Have I taken it multiple times and I have great reviews. You're calling me about how good my grades are. What's my channel? I'm the teenage teacher. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Ira Hussein and I am your teenage teacher. Now, why was my math teacher calling me, you may ask? Because my grades in that class were so good, all thanks to the MAP test. And all thanks to my super smart brain and my amazing tips on, how to rock all your classes. Now, here's one problem though. A lot of my friends, they're like, you have it easy. You're not a student athlete. You don't know how hard it is to juggle grades and, sports. But what they don't know is that I am a student athlete. I'm a 3-season student athlete. Field hockey, ice hockey, and tennis. Practices 3 hours right after school. Don't get home until 6. But hey, I still have an A in all of my classes and my GPA is a 4.0. And guys, it is not impossible. You guys can be the same like me. Have good grades and be amazing in your sport. And you might be asking me, how can I do that? Not everyone has a coach like Coach Carter. But don't worry, you have a coach like me. A coach in sports and academics. But today, we're gonna focus in academics and I'm gonna give you 10 tips on how you can be the best student athlete in sports and in academics. If anyone can tell me how many times I said academics and sports in this video, comment it down below, because I know it's gonna be a lot. Being a student athlete means living 2 lives at once. You're expected to perform on the field and in the classroom. That is not easy, but it is possible. If you want to stay eligible, reduce stress, and set yourself up for the future, these academic tips can help. Let's get right into it. All right, tip number 1, use a planner. Ira, are you serious? I have school from like 9 to 3, and then from 3 to 6, I have my sport, and then I have to shower, then I have to eat dinner, and then I have to sleep. I have 0 time for a planner. Wrong, you have time for a planner starting now. Whether it's on your phone or on a paper, a planner is a must. Write down assignments, test dates, practices, and games. When everything is in one place, you're less likely to forget something important and less likely to feel overwhelmed. My coaches, they'll kill me if I'm not at practice, so I'm always there. But when it comes to homework and tests and my classes, my teachers can't kill me because they're not brave enough to do that. So I have to take responsibility and make sure that I'm on top of everything. But it's really hard when I'm juggling so many things, like an instrument, sport, extracurriculars, and school. It's a lot, but having it all in one book can help so much. Like, now that I have everything in a planner, I can just open it up and I can go to maybe today's Wednesday, even though it's not, but I'll go to Wednesday in my book and I'll be like, hey, today I have practice, but it's only until 5. So I should text my dad that it's only until 5, and then I also have a test the next day. So I should save some time to study. And then I also have a homework assignment that is not due tomorrow, but is actually due on Friday. It's so much more easier because you know when everything is, and you don't have to check different websites or different places or different folders to find where your homework is. All right, tip number 2, sit near the front of the class. Ira, I am not about to be a nerd and sit in the front of the class. Whoa. Nerd allegations? Just because you sit in the front of the class does not mean you're a nerd. That means that you're being extra smart, and I'll tell you why. It might seem small, but where you sit matters. Sitting near the front of the class helps you stay focused, hear instructions clearly, and avoid distractions. Teachers also notice effort, and that can make it easier to ask for help later. I would always sit in the back of the class with my friends, and I would always goof off, and it's the funnest thing, let me tell you. But the teacher would always announce homework assignments at the end of class, but I was never listening because I was too busy goofing off with my friends, and I would miss the homework, and it would just be a 0 in my grade book, which really sucks. I hate seeing zeros in there, and I bet you do too. But now that I sit up in the front, my teachers notice that I actually want to learn and I'm actually intrigued in what they're teaching me. So they like me even more, and I can also listen out for extra assignments, extra credit assignments, or homework assignments that are a big part of my grade. All right, tip number 3, start assignments early. Do not procrastinate. Now you might think that I think it's so easy to not procrastinate. Girl, I'm procrastination queen. I'm all about procrastinating all the time. Don't wait until the night before. Practices run long, games get added, and things come up. Starting early gives you flexibility and takes pressure off when your school gets busy. Even if you're not a student athlete, you should still start your assignments early because it's always something wrong is going to happen. I guarantee you, every time you put an assignment off, something is gonna happen, something's gonna come up. It's the way the world works. But if you start things early, you'll get extra time to do it, and you'll get extra time to just relax. Say if I get this project on Monday and it's due Friday, if I finish it on Monday, Tuesday, I have the rest of the week to just relax. I don't even have to worry about the project until Friday comes. Tip number 4, use travel time wisely. Bus rides and downtime at tournaments are perfect chances to get work done. Even reviewing notes or organizing your week can save you time later. A little effort on the road goes a long way. Now, I would know this because I had trips to Maine, Rhode Island, maybe trips abroad too. But that doesn't mean that I can just lounge around. And at games, I'm always waiting for varsity to play, and we're always watching varsity play. I could do my homework during that time. It's just so much easier when you get your homework done, when you have any extra time, so that you save yourself the trouble later. If you have an ice block, if you have a free block, any study hall, anything, just do your homework. Don't save it for later. Just like we talked about in tip 3, just don't save it for later. Don't procrastinate. Do it as early as you can. Okay, tip number 5. We're halfway through, and these tips are already so amazing. With half these tips, you could already be at acing all your classes. But I'm gonna give you a couple more because I'm feeling nice. Communicate with your teachers. Talk to your teachers before you miss class. Let them know about games or tournaments ahead of time. Most teachers appreciate responsibility and are more willing to help when you communicate early. When teachers always ask you before break, who's gonna be here the day before break, who's not gonna be here the day before break, and nobody's raising up their hand because nobody really cares and nobody's really listening. Teachers really want to know where you are certain days, so they can help you make up assignments, make up tests, yada yada yada. If you don't tell your teachers that you're maybe missing a day because of a game, or you maybe like have something that came up, they're gonna get more annoyed with you. You're gonna piss them off, which is not the way to go. You should always tell your teachers before you miss a class, or maybe like after you miss a class, you want to tell them like, hey, can you like help me? Can we stay after school together? Trust me, it helps so much, and they will actually love you if you do this. If you want to be on the good side of your teachers, just follow what I said. Okay, tip number 6. Create a study routine. You don't need hours every night, even 30 to 45 minutes a day builds consistency. A routine helps studying become a habit, just like practice. You're always practicing to get good at your sport, right? Well, it's the exact same thing with academics. You must practice trigonometry to get good at trigonometry. You must practice hyperbole to get good at hyperbole. You must practice cell diffusion to get good at cell diffusion. Practice, practice, practice. Creating a study routine will help you practice. Like you create a workout routine, or you create maybe like a set routine, or like anything, any routine. Any routine can help for anything, but mainly use it for academics because it will help. Tip number 7, use academic support. Tutoring, study hall, extra help, these aren't signs of weakness. They're tools for success. The best athletes use coaching, so use academic support in the same way. If you were doing a sport and you didn't have a coach, what would be the point? Coaches are there to help you get better at your sport. They're there to help you be the best version of yourself. That's the exact same thing with tutors and teachers. They're there to help you get good at academics, to help you get good at the subject that you're learning. Say I'm in math class and I do not know how to solve a function, to solve a system. I'm super duper stuck, but I don't ask for a tutor and I don't ask for help because I think it's a sign of weakness. Wrong, 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 wrong. You're going to fail if you do this. You're going to fail if you get scared. You have to ask for help. If you ask for help, I promise you, you will get good grades. You will get good grades, you will pass your test, and you will understand what you're actually learning. Okay, tip number 8. Protect your sleep. Sleep is the most important thing. Sleep matters. It helps your memory focus and performance. Staying up all night to finish work usually backfires. A rested brain learns faster and performs better. This ties back to a lot of the other tips that I mentioned where you do your work earlier, because if you save it for like the night before, you're gonna spend all night doing it and you're gonna have a groggy morning and a bad practice because you were not well rested. Rest matters a lot when you're a student athlete because you need to rest before sports, before big games, before anything. Rest is important, and it's even important for academics because if you're not well rested, you'll be falling asleep in class and then you'll miss that homework assignment she lets out, or that extra credit assignment that she mentions, or maybe the important lesson that's gonna be on your test the next day. Okay, tip number 9. Set academic goals. Set grade goals just like athletic goals. Track your progress, check your grades regularly, and hold yourself accountable. Success doesn't happen by accident. If you set goals for yourself, it'll just make life easier. Say I'm playing field hockey and I'm doing drills, I'm doing pulls, and I want to at least get 10 goals by the end of practice during the scrimmage. That's my goal. I set that goal for myself and I work towards it. The exact same thing can happen in academics. Say I'm in English class and I have a paper that I want to write. And maybe I can set a goal where, I can use this amount of words, or I can finish it in this amount of time, or I can get this grade on the thing. Setting a goal will help you work towards it and motivate you to help you finish that assignment. Okay, and our last tip number 10, ask for help early. If you're struggling, speak up. Don't wait, you're failing. Coaches, teachers, and counselors want to see you succeed, but they can't help if they don't know. This is like tip number 7, using academic support. If if you don't use the support around you, then you're just throwing away good opportunities to get easy A's, good grades. Make sure you always ask your teachers for help, because if you don't, you're gonna be stuck and then you're not gonna know what to do. These tips are really important for school, because if you are not doing good in your classes, then you will be kicked off whatever sport team you're on. And trust me, it is not a good feeling to get kicked off the team. You love playing your sport. You might not love school, but you love playing your sport. So keep playing your sport, but also have good grades so you can stay playing that sport. Being a student athlete means committing to excellence in everything you do. Handle your academics with the same discipline you bring to your sport, and you'll be setting yourself up for success, now and in the future. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope these tips helped. I'm a student athlete myself, and I go by all 10 of these tips and even more. There's so many more that I didn't mention, but they just come up when you keep, practicing your sport or you're in class. So follow these tips, do good in your sport, and do good in your academics. Bye guys, I'll see you in the next video. Don't forget to like and subscribe.